SaaS, pension, Quilter. These are some of the keywords. Okay, so I've got an email inquiry. Somebody's filled in our form for the free educational pension portfolio review, and we've replied to them in detail. They've got a SaaS. It's with an IFA, and they've invested in Quilter funds, specifically the Equitas Adventurous and the Equitas Balance. His problem is of their nearly, $1 million, so nearly, so about £800,000 is in his 60s, with children in their 20s. They feel they're not getting the right return. So what we've done is broken this down, looked at the individual funds, what they've invested in, and pointed out that the Circle Balance is just holding a lot of cash, which you might think for a person in their 60s is appropriate, but clearly this client is unhappy with the performance and they don't actually have a specific retirement age in mind. So it looks like Balance is not what they want in terms of number of equities. But when you look at the Adventurous, which they do have some holdings in, that's underperforming and performing quite poorly. Because the level of stocks that they have in it, they've lagged the global equity benchmark. They've certainly lagged the NASDAQ and the S&P 500. And in order to reduce volatility, because the individuals in their 60s, what they've ended up doing is getting very poor performance compared to what the client would otherwise want. Anyway, we've got into details of what they own and why it might not be appropriate for them, so they can at least ask the right questions to the IFA and say, look, why have you put me in this? Part of the reasons will be that the IFA's hands, although they won't necessarily say it overtly, are tied to a few restricted number of funds, and those funds are investing in the places that the client doesn't want, and they're not generating the growth that the client wants. And overall, the IFA, as the Chancellor recently pointed out, is being far more cautious, in other words, holding far more cash than the client wants either. Common problems. Anyway, if you'd like a free educational portfolio review, just get in touch. The links are in the bio. Thank you.